Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto live stream. I hope it all works out. It says there's a couple of issues. This is also the first time I've ever streamed with a cam. However, I don't want to make it a long story anyway. I just was noticing that I opened up live CoinWatch, Shiba Inu up 20%, Dogecoin up 5% or so on the hour. Like what? Now there's a couple of things which I noticed throughout the day, which might have actually had something to do with that. Then again, the bottom line of this all is hype upon hype upon hype. And it's basically, I don't want to, I might have to get rid of the camera if it's too laggy. I might have to get rid of that, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the camera is making it so laggy for some reason. And the laptop, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like, it's blazing in the background as well. I just have to pick up the new laptop, but it'll take a couple of days. But I'll get that done. Don't worry about it, guys. So we have better streams afterwards. All right. However, again, let's just quickly give what everyone wanted to say. Just taking it out, I started noticing, wow, it's up 20% or so on the hour. Had to quickly, of course, talk about it here over on the channel. Right now, it's already down a significant amount here, but it's been crazy. And so, for a very good part, it seems like pure manipulation because there's really no one specific event. I noticed there's quite a lot of speculation about Robinhood, and quite a lot of people over on Twitter are talking about that it could be one of the reasons why it's, pumping up and going crazy. However, there's no confirmed news in that sense. There's nothing in that nature. I've checked the Twitter. I've checked everywhere, guys. I've been checking every single source about what exactly could have caused this just now. And nothing points towards any new partnership. Nothing points towards any new thing that the people know. People are just talking about buying and pumping and buying and pumping, which makes me think that the majority of people right now are just buying in because it is pumping, and that makes things pump more. Again, the only one thing that I know for a fact that is ongoing right now is there's Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, who has a talk where he basically is against FOF, payment for order flow. And he's basically talking about meme coins and everything right now. There's like a little, I guess, talk of his where he goes over a couple of these things right here. Found the video of Gary Gensler saying 90 to 95% of trading is going through dark exchanges, including PFOF. And this is partially about the meme stocks, but it's not necessarily about meme tokens. And I found this a couple hours ago, so I would be a little bit confused. Oh, it's actually from a couple days ago even as well. So it would be confused as to what that has to do with anything. And once more, guys, the Robinhood stuff and all that stuff is really not. Some of you guys saying Elon talking about it. Let's quickly, because you're saying Elon talked about it live, huh? Nobody's talking about that over on Twitter. But this is something that's so scary. And if you're holding Shiba or not holding Shiba, doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, it's just another crypto. You might say it's a pump and dump, which, I mean, obviously, from some perspective it is. Some others might say it's a really fundamentally good crypto. I can't really say that yet. If it gets into the metaverse and NFT realm, whatever, it might really get good. As of this point, though, it is just a crypto that you got to try your luck with. It's like gambling, basically. It's not really more than that if we're being honest with it. However, we must also be honest with ourselves here and say, wow, this is pretty damn juicy for them to get this done. So one of the persons says that, Shuddy says, Elon is on live talking about it as it pumped. Let's quickly see. Can any of you guys confirm that that's going on? Let's see. 1 hour ago, he's just saying agreed. He's not saying anything, at least over on Twitter, about the whole Shiba Inu ordeal. I'm not sure exactly where he's live. I don't have an Elon watch calendar where I see where Elon Musk is talking right now, as he's kind of let go of the whole meme token pumping thing for a little while, huh? All of a sudden it's back in. This could, however, have a couple of implications about the crypto market. Some people say once the meme tokens start doing good again, the bull market is back, baby. So it's definitely a little scary thing. Huh. Pretty crazy pump as well. I mean, let's see here. Yeah. From 227-ish to about 280. Pretty significant pump, pretty crazy volume. Okay, so the reason I actually decided to make a video, however, is not to really only tell you guys that it's pumping, is to kind of give you guys some caution and a little warning. I've told you guys a couple of times on the channel by now, be careful with these, in some term, hyped up coins, or coins that basically have a higher potential to do well, in a bull market. Why? Because we're not completely in the clear just quite yet. We're not completely in a crazy bull market just quite yet. Can Shiba Inu perform? Yes. We've seen it time and time again. Shiba Inu can perform, and it's up 309% over the year. So I cannot say it's a bad crypto in that sense for holders. It's done really ridiculously well. What I can say is that there's a very high likelihood that this is going to keep pumping and dumping, as there's such a high amount of enthusiasm behind it, such a cult-like following, that people will keep buying it and going crazy the moment it does a little bit of a pump, which is going to be like sort of unsustainable. And right now I believe as well that we're going to fall right back down pretty hard. And again, that does not mean we can't see a crazy pump for Shiba Inu tomorrow again, but I don't believe, honestly, that Elon Musk is talking about it right now. I think if you guys are seeing that, it might just be a scam of some way, shape, or form, because I think it would have made the news rather quickly. But let's see what's going on. Okay, let me put in the charger then. Hopefully that works. Yeah, all I wanted to say about that one is just be cautious, be cautious, be cautious with pumps like this. It is a very strange occurrence here. Nobody seems to know on Twitter what's going on. Nobody on the internet seems to know what's going on. And again, that's when you know. If nobody knows what's going on but it's pumping, then this is the big guys making the money here, all right? It's not the small fries making the money here. It's the big guys making the money. Check it out. I've looked through like hundreds of tweets here, just scrolling through. I've yet to find one single thing. John says Dogecoin did put out a launch date. Look at Doge, it also pumped. I think that's why it pumped, because of the launch date. So the news about the coin burn, definitely not, because the coin burn news has been out there for a long while and people keep recycling it, but it's not necessarily special. And the Dogecoin news, there is something to be said about that, because indeed Dogecoin did also pump. But then if there's a Dogecoin launch date specifically, then why would that be so spectacularly good for Shiba? Since Dogecoin pumped, let's say, about 10% and Shiba Inu up like 25 or so in such a short amount of time, that also doesn't make a lot of sense. And again, if you're a big Shiba Inu fan, hey, I'm all up for it. You do your thing. But for right now, as I've said before, it is a higher likelihood that Shiba Inu will go down right now than up in the short term, because we're in such a negative period, unless we get some crazy event, some crazy hype, or some crazy announcement. But generally speaking, the bias is towards the downside, as again, hype coins and coins where the main idea is for people to, I don't want to say Ponzi scheme, because again, Shiba Inu, I can't call it that. What I can call it though is a project that is based upon a lot of community involvement. And so in this sense here, 3 million announcement from Doge? No, that can't be it. That can't be what's making it so doing so good. It couldn't be. Somebody says listing on Robinhood. No, it didn't happen necessarily. And I think the price would actually pump way more if it actually got listed on Robinhood, right? And it will most likely be kind of a sustained pump for a little while as well. Harlan says you can type Shiba in the Robinhood search bar and it's showing up as if they have it preloaded. So I think a Robinhood listing will eventually come for Shiba Inu, but so will XRP and so will a lot of other crypto. They know where the money is made, but they're just waiting for regulatory parts of it. And I think because they see the potential with Doge, right, the whole Robinhood, there's a very high probability of it coming eventually, but they're just waiting for the clear, so to speak. So I'm not exactly sure what would have changed from Robinhood right now in this little time frame here over the last couple of weeks. So again, it doesn't make a lot of sense if they all of a sudden preloaded it like that. Because you got to remember, guys, these are multi-billion-dollar companies. They don't have to preload something in the literal sense that we talk about it here often. You know, if you type it in anywhere, they can literally, because these guys are not stupid, they can either hint it in this sense, or just have a lot of crypto preload or whatever, or literally not put it anywhere. Nicholas says, this might be interesting. Public testnet of Shiba Inu's Layer 2 solution to launch very soon. Now that indeed is a very exciting thing for the crypto. That's definitely something which could have caused something. But again, then I also believe that more people will be screaming this out. And as I said just now, not many people are talking about it at all. So again, that also does not make a lot of sense. By the way, guys, if you're watching right now, I know the stream is a little bit laggy. I'm so sorry for that. I'm going to try to fix that the next video that we go, or the next live stream that we do. For right now, it's just a little... I want to quickly go live, quickly talk about this because I noticed it's up 20%, so just some quick breaking news. And again, if you're enjoying these quick little live streams as well, make sure you press that like button. And I'm noticing it might even have a black screen or something, I don't know. But like A Trade says, buy the rumor, sell the news. That's exactly how I'm feeling about this right now. Be careful with this. Be cautious. Stay cautious out there. And again, my plan of action with Shiba Inu is there's a very high potential that once the bull run comes back in, even crazier, that the pump is going to be severe for Shiba. Right now, we're in a point where it's really too risky, in my own opinion, to be accumulating or going crazy on this. So what I'm saying personally, again, not financial advice, as you guys all know, is be careful with this pump. I would most likely actually try to sell unless you can find some very good reason as to why a pump like this occurred just now. Most likely nobody can find it. Most likely it's just a manipulated move to either get some livelihood back into Shiba Inu, or there's something in the background that we do not know about, but the bigger fundamental whales or whatever know about. That again is the only caveat that we have. If there's something which is happening right now which causing people to buy in, the best idea would be to just hold on and not sell, right? Why? Well, because maybe some bigger whales are buying in purely because they know something big is coming up. On the other end, though, we have seen Gary Gensler and a couple of these other guys be bearish about all these meme stocks and meme crypto potentially as well, which is why I'm not necessarily bearish, but I'm talking like regulatory-wise, not so good, which is why I'm thinking, man, that is also another negative bias on top of it all. Like, you know, it's like a couple of negative things stacking on top of each other with the only one, I guess, two positive outlooks, which are one, we don't know exactly what's going on, but it's really bullish. It's just not been announced. So it's like some insider trading. Or two, if we go into a crazy bull market again, there's a very high probability that Shiba Inu is going to pump like crazy. However, for all the other scenarios, it's not so juicy to actually buy it right now like that, or actually even hold on to it, I would say. So, yeah. Nicholas says, other news I see, but unconfirmed, is Shiba Inu put 1 billion SHIB out of circulation, fueling bullish sentiment among visitors. What is 1 billion going to matter? Of course not. That wouldn't cause a 20% pump if they get rid of 1 billion. It doesn't make sense at all. A lot of Inu coins are pumping. I think a lot of the Doge E, the meme tokens are pumping, but I couldn't find it. I've been looking for a long time. So if you're watching this video afterwards, or I guess live stream afterwards, put down below in the comment section what you think caused this, or if there's some big announcement coming up. Just know that right now I've checked everywhere on the internet, couldn't find it, and that was just my quick little update for right now. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Take care, everybody. This is just the news, and there's a Ripple XRP video coming out later today. So if you're excited for that, make sure you stop by and check it out. And hi, Andy. It's just a quick little update on the Shiba stuff, guys. Not too much, not too much, not too much.